Welcome to your English class. Let us study Chapter 4, The Half-Built House. Before we start the chapter, let's solve a few puzzles and make it a little more interesting. The first puzzle. 3 men were in a boat. It capsized, but only 2 got their hair wet. Why? Let me explain you the question. There were 3 men in a boat and the boat tumbled and it turned upside down in water, but only 2 of the 3 men got their hair wet. Why? What happened to the hair of the 3rd man? Now let's see the answer. Because he was bald. He had no hair. If he had no hair, how would it get wet? Next puzzle. What kind of tree do you always carry with you? This is one type of tree which you always carry with you. Any guesses? Yes, it is palm. This kind of tree is also known as a palm tree, and the front of our hand is also known as palm. And yes, wherever we go, we carry our hand with us, right? The next question. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nana, Nene, Nini, Nunu. What is the 5th daughter's name? Any guesses? Yes, it is Mary. So let's begin with the chapter, The Half-Built House. The Chitnis children were enjoying their summer holidays with their grandmother, Alpna Chitnis. Grandma's farm was an exciting place for Atharva and Neha and their cousins Disha, Dhruv and Dev. The children always had plenty to do outdoors. Climb trees, go swimming, fly kites or play football in the open meadows, and sometimes even manage to have an adventure. So children, in this paragraph we understand that the children of the Chitnis family went to their village to meet their grandmother Alpana Chitnis so that they could enjoy their summer holidays. Certainly they will all enjoy a lot, as there will be a group of 5 children. Atharv, Disha, Neha, Dhruv and Dev. Isn't it fun to be with your cousins all the time? All of them enjoyed together as they had plenty of exciting outdoor activities like swimming, kite flying, cycling, etc. Let us go and explore the bamboo grove after tea. It will be nice and cool in the evening, said Atharva, who was 11 years old. He was the oldest, so he decided what everyone would do. Dev, the youngest, was just 8, but he always said, I can look after myself. In these lines, we understand that Atharva decided that they will go out to explore the bamboo groves after tea. Children, grove is a small group of trees. So they will go to an area where there are a lot of bamboo trees. Atharva was 11 years old and he was the oldest sibling. So he always decided what all of them had to do. and Dev was the youngest of all. He was only 8 years old. We know that the cousins were almost the same age, which made their stay together even more interesting and fun. The best part is that they did not fight and would listen to each other while making plans to have fun. The children got on their bicycles. "Be careful there, children," said Grandma. So, as decided, all of them started going on their bicycles towards the bamboo grove. And grandmother asked them to be careful while they were away. "Yes, Grandma, we will be careful, we promise," said Atharva. So Atharva promised on behalf of all the other children that they will be careful and will not fall into any trouble. It was 5 o'clock in the evening. On the way to the bamboo grove, they noticed a house that was only half built. So while they were going towards the bamboo grove, they noticed a half-built house or a house that was not completely constructed. The house attracted all of them. "What a nice place to play hide and seek," said Disha, who was almost the same age as Atharva. "Let's play here and not go to the bamboo grove." "But what if we see mad dogs there?" asked Neha jokingly. Disha liked the half-built house so much that she thought of changing their plan. Instead of going to the bamboo groves, she suggested to play hide and seek in the half-built house itself. Here we also know that Disha and Atharva were almost of the same age, and she could also make decisions for all the other kids. When Neha suggested to play hide and seek in the half-built house, Neha jokingly said that there might be mad dogs in the house. Maybe Neha was a little afraid of dogs. "Then only Disha and I will go in first. We'll see if it is safe to play there," said Atharva. This sentence shows that Disha and Atharva were responsible elder siblings. They cared about the other three so much that they decided to go and check the place if it was safe for the other kids as well. The kids also did not object to them and decided to wait outside while Disha and Atharva would go and check the half-built house. Neha, Dhruv and Dev were eager for an adventure. They waited at a distance for the other two children to give the sign that all was fine. Minutes passed. The three waiting outside were getting impatient. They decided to go and find out for themselves what was happening. Just then, Atharva and Disha came running back. The other three children, Neha, Dhruv and Dev, were very excited to go inside the half-built house and have some fun while playing hide and seek. But they waited at a distance for the other two children, that is Disha and Atharva, as instructed. They kept waiting for Disha and Atharva to give them a sign that everything was fine and they could come inside. After some time passed, the three children who were waiting outside started getting impatient. Impatient means restless. They were getting impatient or restless because their other two cousins had not come back and they did not know what was happening. Also, they did not know what to do. So they decided to go into the half-built house and find for themselves what was happening. When they were just about to enter, Atharva and Disha came running back. "Quick, let's get back to Grandma's house at once," said Atharva. "We must tell Dad right away what we saw," said Disha. Atharva looked a little scared when he came out, and he asked the other children to quickly go back to Grandma's house at once without wasting any time. And at the same time, Disha said that they should tell whatever they saw inside to their father. Now this clearly means that something wrong happened inside the half-built house. "And what did you see?" asked Dev. curious to know what had happened in the half-built house. So we know that both Atharva and Disha were frightened and they wanted to rush back to grandma's house, and they wanted to tell whatever they saw inside the half-built house to their father. To this, the little cute Dev asked, "And what did you see?" He was curious to know that what happened, that these two elder brothers and sisters were scared and they wanted to rush back home. When the children reached grandma's house, they were surprised to find Disha's father, Inspector Chitnis, already there. Disha's father was a police inspector, Inspector Chitnis, and all the kids were surprised to see Inspector Chitnis already there at grandma's house. "Dad," said Disha excitedly, "you will never guess what we discovered. Do you remember those pictures of the 3 wanted criminals that we saw in your office? Those 3 men are here. They are in that half-built house. Atharva and I saw the men in the back room. Yes, those men almost saw us, but we hid behind 2 empty drums," said Atharva. And one man said to the others, "Oh, it's just a cat somewhere." The 2 children laughed. Children, we already know that Atharva and Disha had already decided that they will tell everything to Disha's dad as soon as they reach home. Now, when they reached home, they saw Inspector Chitnis and they were very surprised. Out of excitement, Disha started telling Inspector Chitnis that he would not believe what Disha and Atharva saw in the half-built house. She reminded him of the pictures of the wanted criminals in his office and told her father that both of them, that is Atharva and Disha, had found those 3 wanted criminals in the back room of the half-built house. Now, over here, Atharva adds to the details and tells him that they just escaped because those criminals would have seen them if they had not hidden themselves behind the 2 empty drums kept there. The noise made by them was taken to be of a cat, and so they were able to escape. And then the 2 children laughed because they were mistaken to be cats. "But that was dangerous, children," Grandma cried out in alarm. "Oh, Grandma, but they had an adventure," said Dev. When Atharva and Disha narrated the entire incident to them, Grandma got very worried. She said it was very dangerous to this. Cute little Dev told Grandma that they had an adventure. "We had a feeling that those crooks were somewhere around here," said Dad. "That's why I drove down to the farm. I must call headquarters and ask them to send a patrol team at once." "You did the right thing, children. Well done." Inspector Chitnis told the entire family that he had a feeling that those 3 wanted criminals could be somewhere in this area, and that is why he drove down to the farm. And he reminds himself that he must call the headquarters, that is the police headquarters, and ask them to send a patrol team at once. Children, patrol team is a group of officers that guards a particular area. So Inspector Chitnis called the patrol team immediately, and then he told the children that they really did the right thing, and he also applauded them and praised them by saying, "Well done." A little later, the police patrol arrived. Atharva and Disha asked if they could accompany the officers. The officers said they could go only if they promised to be obedient. The 2 children eagerly accompanied the policemen to the half-built house. Very quietly, the 4 policemen and the children approached the room. Then, quick as lightning, the police stormed into the room and got hold of the 3 crooks and handcuffed them. More officers arrived and the crooks were taken away. After a few minutes, or after a few while, the police patrol arrived. Now Atharva and Disha wanted to go with the officers to the half-built house. So they asked the officers if they could also be accompanying them to the half-built house. To this, the officers agreed only if they were obedient. All of them reached the half-built house. 4 policemen and the 2 children went towards the room very quietly, and then very quickly they entered the room and arrested the 3 criminals. Children, this is a handcuff, and they are used to arrest the criminals. Few more officers came at the sight, and the 3 wanted criminals were taken away. The chief officer was very pleased. "Good work, children," he said. "You were very brave," said Dad. The chief officer was also very pleased and impressed with their courage and cleverness. He praised them. Inspector Chitnis, their dad, also praised them. Children, this is the end of the story. I hope you all enjoyed it. I request you to read the story carefully from your textbooks.